Well, here's some breaking news for you regarding some things that are going on around the world with travel, and I'm giving you some more information here. Stay in touch with me on Twitter, hashtag Bruce Oliver TV. Thanks. The good, the bad, and the ugly of Trump's policy regarding Cuba and its policies regarding Cuba. How does it affect travelers to Cuba? Probably not. It goes back to Obama's first executive order where he allowed people-to-people visits by groups. So you'll probably still be able to go to the Tropicana and see the show that I saw when I went last July. This show was conducted for the group and for groups, and it's quite pricey. It's $95 a person. But it may be something that you're interested in. Well, there is a fact sheet on Cuba, and it's available at the White House Gov site, and that's the exact page up at the top. Basically, what we're talking about is the policy will change just the way that we treat and go to the military. We're not going to allow money going to the military. The United States government will be able to and will encourage American commerce with free businesses in Cuba and pressure the government to allow Cuban people to expand the private sector. So those of us that have gone, you'll understand what that is. They're enforcing the statutory ban on tourism. There was an existing people-to-people regulation, and people really thought, well, nothing's ever going to happen about it. But in order for you to travel to Cuba, you're going to have to be a educational institute and go with the educational institute or with a group. So there are group cruises and group travel, and people like myself, travel agents, will be able to assist you on that. The relationship with Cuba in the future will depend upon the Cuban government's willingness to improve the lives of Cuban people. And the other directive is that within the next 30 days, the Department of Treasury, who had regulations under the Obama administration, the first regulations were through the Department of Treasury also. They're going to have to go through and look at the regulations and see what they're going to do in the future. That will take a few months. So if you've got a cruise or travel to Cuba right now, then don't worry about it. I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year and a half. If you're looking at going independently, you're going to be disappointed because that is not going to be able to happen. Well, when I attended and went to Cuba, I saw this band, and we spent some time talking to the Cuban people, and I'm coming out with a book, Sensational Cuba, and it's on the internet, sensationalcuba.com. It's a scratch and sniff book with some of the sights, the sounds, the smells of Cuba. And I hope that it's worthwhile and helpful to you as a traveler in the future. This book will come out in latter part of 2017. Appreciate you coming to today's program. And if there's any questions, you can reach me at office@cruisewithbruce.com or go to my website and my Facebook page. It's a Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Bruce Oliver TV, and find out about all my broadcasts. Until next time, we'll leave you here.